couple of geeks, their kids,
and a podcast that shoots first.
You're listening to The Ramble.
Welcome to The Ramble. I'm Heath.
I'm Kat.
And today we are going to be talking about 5 things that movies did not prepare me for pregnancy. Right now,
Boy's point of view.
Boy's point of view, yes. Right now, Kat has my first, but her second in her belly right now. And I just want to say that movies are full of crap. And TV shows, because they lie. They make, I'm so sick in this, that, and the other thing. No, they do not prepare you at all for what pregnancy is actually like. At all.
Tell me how you really feel about it, Hereda.
I will. Well, we'll just jump right into it.
Top 5, right?
This is my top 5. This is my top 5. And we'll go to town. Number 5 that it does not prepare you for. A little thing called baby brain.
Oh, come on.
That's a big one for you.
Yeah, okay.
You drove a half hour in the wrong direction.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, half hour in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Constant little things slip the mind.
Oh, no.
Everything will become your fault.
What? No, that's not part of baby brain.
That's part of baby brain.
No.
Because there's been some times with baby brain where you've misplaced a couple things or put something somewhere, and then it's like, Heath, you need to stop moving my stuff. I'm like, I haven't touched anything.
I like my Zool voice.
Why would I touch your makeup? There is only Cat. There is no Zool.
So, okay.
That is a big thing.
Fine.
No, that's a big thing because in movies you always see women and they have it put together and stuff like this, and then the comedy comes out of they have everything so put together, and then when things start falling apart and they can't hold it together, that's where the comedy comes out of it. But even just
Why can't you see the comedy in it then?
I see the comedy.
Can't you see the comedy in the fact that I forgot
here's
camp?
the other here camp.
Okay, I forgot that
her
camp.
daughter's camp. She thought it started last week. It actually started this week.
So?
And then baby brain also leads into I can't believe I forgot that. Oh my God, what am I thinking? What am I doing? I'm a horrible mother.
Yeah, so?
Yeah.
What's your excuse when you forget something?
I just forgot it.
Okay, so hi.
Yes, but what I'm
Just
saying is
saying.
baby brain is the thing.
Yeah, it is.
And
the
they
thing.
don't accurately portray that.
And, sometimes I, have to double check and make sure I've actually pulled up my pants or that it's actually a green light when I'm going. Look, it feels like a series of mini strokes and you don't
I'm
sleep
not
at
criticizing you. That's just it. I'm not criticizing. Oh my God, I'm going to get in trouble for this one when we're done. No, all I'm saying is they don't prepare you for it. And it was one of those things I remember you telling me about baby brain very early on. And I was like, okay, whatever. Kat is the most put together person I've ever met. She's got all her ducks in a row. She's completely lined up and everything. And it's not so much the baby brain. It's your reaction to when you have those periods, or those moments when you forget. And you get so down on yourself because you are such a type A person who likes to have everything planned out.
Can we play the Sad Hulk music now, please?
I'm
just down on myself. I can't help it. Maybe I shouldn't react that badly, but I just do.
What's your name?
David Benton, Bilbo, something, Brown, David Brown. Who am I this time? I'm an engineer. No, I'm a doctor. No, I'm a bricklayer. Sorry. Okay.
David
just Hulk
B.
humor. I can't even. Yeah. Okay.
We've watched a lot of the old
Hulky.
70s Incredible
Bixby.
Hulk. This one, which is...
Anyways, so number 4.
Number 4 that I wasn't completely prepared for, and that they kind of lied to me a little bit in films about all of this.
It's a conspiracy.
There's the conspiracy, is the baby weight gain.
What
the reason
what? Whoa.
Okay.
Hold on.
The reason I say the baby weight gain and stuff is this encompasses a lot of things because you're having a baby and you were very, Heath, my body's going to change. This is going to change. That's going to change. I'm not going to look the same. You're still going to love me. And it's like, babe, I love you. And the baby that is growing inside of you only makes me love you more. Wink, wink, guys. That's what you should say.
What is that? Oh, you are so going down.
No,
after
that
this.
is exactly what I meant. 100% what I meant.
What about your weight gain, huh?
My weight gain, yeah. I just had a popsicle. That's my weight gain. I'm like, I've given up. I don't care. No, but what I'm saying is that your body is changing in all these very beautiful ways, and your belly's growing bigger.
Okay, stop just supplementing things like beautiful. What is it? Dish it out. No, what is it?
What is it? there's a baby growing in your belly, and then you're coming back with like, oh my god, I'm getting fat. I'm like, you're growing a baby.
Yeah, I know, but I am getting fat. That's
You're
part
not
of it,
getting
man.
fat.
You can't physically have a baby without like some kind of,
But Kat, you're
you know,
not getting fat.
amorphous
Exactly.
blobbiness.
I think the best point you made is like, what did you do today? I worked really hard and I did this, that, and I was like, yeah, I made a heart.
that
I'm
was
like,
my friend Julie.
I go back to that all the time because
Yeah, it's true.
you are so hard on yourself. It's like you're making a baby. It's like right now, what do you?
Okay, can I just small rant?
Okay, good rant.
Small pregnant rant, and then we'll go to number 3 because I do not want to dwell on this too much because
Okay.
everybody has their own opinion about beauty and aesthetics and what is healthy and what is not healthy. Listen, all
You're
I
healthy.
know is, apparently weight gain, you're supposed to gain between 25 and like 40 pounds or whatever. I, with my first pregnancy, gained 70 pounds, okay? That is probably because I have Crohn's and I was incredibly underweight for a very long period of time, and I just gained an entirely huge amount of weight, plus I was emotionally eating, okay? Fine. Are we okay on this?
I was
So
okay
this
before.
time, I am very, very, very conscious about it. And I was worried that I gained too little weight because, I don't know, this guy's small. But he's not small because now he's huge, because whatever. Anyways, it basically, like, self-esteem for a woman in an everyday landscape when you do not have a little man inside of you is like, you're up against the world, or that's what it feels like. So when you do have, a sweet little alien inside of you and it's growing and it's changing your body and it's making you feel like you're on drugs half the time because of all the hormones and everything, your perception is whack.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, I am totally going to complain. But like on your end, what? So what it would have been the big changes have been huge boobs.
Yeah.
I've gained weight on my butt and thighs.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care
that.
about if you care about it or not. Let's just say factually speaking.
Okay.
And I now have something that like basically, I could like Friar Tuck belly bump anybody. Right?
Does Friar Tuck belly bump? Oh,
Yeah, you
Robin
totally,
Hood.
Robin Hood, Rocket Robin
You're
Hood. What do you...
the Walt Disney Robin Hood.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is right. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Get out of my
church. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, you know, God. That made me so sad.
Yeah.
And then it's all raining. No. Anyways, so that is. So weight gain doesn't prepare you for the weight gain. All you have to know
It
as a
doesn't
guy
prepare you
is
for the weight gain, but it's also the. I still think that pregnancy is a beautiful thing, and watching someone you love
yeah, but you don't
carry your
check it.
child.
Listen.
and seeing that you change and grow and.
That's great, but you still want to be attractive as a woman when
Yeah, but
you're.
you're
What do you mean? What?
Are you
About
saying
what?
you want to be attracted to everybody? And
No,
when,
you wanna
when I tell you
feel-
I think you're attractive, you're like,
No, you want to
yeah, whatever, it
feel
doesn't matter.
attractive, and it's summertime, and there's hot chicks, and they're wearing nothing, and wait a minute, where are these hot women wearing no clothes? That's what just what flitted through his head. But no, I just mean like people show skin, and they're like everyone's in their element, and I love those bursts of. I love it. I love seeing women in dresses. I love seeing, fashion and everything. And then I'm like, oh man,
Yeah, but we've talked about it before about how
I feel left out. So it's just kind of an
you're
and.
most feminine is when you're pregnant.
You are most feminine when you're pregnant. You can't really get more feminine than that. But a lot of the weird maternity clothes and the fashions and the trends and then the pressure and the celebrity shit and the it's what. All I'm saying is that nothing prepares you for your own journey and for your partner's journey.
Yes.
The end. Oh god.
The
Number
end.
3.
Okay, number 3, Braxton Hicks contractions.
Side note: mine are worse. Okay, because this is my second, and I have Crohn's.
Yes.
Just a side note.
Just a side
I've
note.
had them earlier than a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do we know what Braxton Hicks are? You talk about your experience, and I'm going to look it up. Okay, hold on.
Okay, basically my experience with Braxton Hicks contractions have been such that they are false contractions that a woman's body goes through to prepare herself for labor, and they can start, I think with Kat, they started as early as like 4 months. Yeah, you started
23 weeks.
23 weeks. Yeah, yours started early though, and they weren't as frequent as they are now. But they were little, and nothing prepares you for them because they are just like, 1 second, Kat's walking around and she's doing awesome, and the next thing you know, she's holy shit gripping the stairwell and crushing my hand, and I'm just like, what's wrong, baby? Oh my, is everything okay? And it's like, oh, it's just a Braxton Hicks contraction. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, it's just a Braxton Hicks contraction. All women get them, and they're false contractions. But for the first time you see one or get the reaction as a man, you're like, oh my God, what's wrong with the baby? But that becomes the reaction to all of them for a while, and then it they've had because cats have happened more frequently, and she does have a Crohn's flare too right now, so it affects a bunch of stuff that way. It is very, I guess I've becoming a little desensitized to them in a way.
Good, because then you won't be totally freaking out during labor, huh?
But then part of me is like freaking out that I'm desensitized to them because like,
how do you think I feel?
Be freaking
I have
out?
Listen. We have a poltergeist printer. No, one of the things that is actually kind of funny is that men also assume, or I don't know, maybe I'm generalizing here, I should not be doing that. You are assuming that you're alone in this, and this is my second rodeo, and guess what? I'm still freaked out about things. I'm like, wait a minute, what if I'm not worried enough about this? What if we should be at triage? Is it my cervix dilating, or is that just gas? I don't know. But the fact is that those things go through everybody's head. You're not just alone, and I'm concerned too. Recently I've been having like really weird dreams and nightmares, some lesbian and fun.
Yeah, that was a really great
I don't know, it was
one.
really weird. Actually, it wasn't. It was very random. It involved Czechoslovakian immigrants from the porn industry.
And the whole time, like, where was I in this whole dream?
You were walking beside me through Central Tech.
Yeah, and then
But
I just disappear when all the cool stuff happens.
No, nothing happened with me. I was actually just I was setting up these women with a couple of my single guy friends. That's all.
Okay, let's get out of your lesbian dream.
No, I wasn't. It was not lesbian. It was just funny.
Okay.
What was that we were talking about?
Baby brain, folks. It's a thing. We were talking about Braxton Hicks contractions.
Braxton Hicks.
And we were talking about how they become more frequently, and I become a little bit more desensitized to them.
Oh, yeah.
And how that scares me a little bit for when the real thing does come.
Okay, look, I didn't have a stroke.
I know you didn't have a stroke.
A little bit of a stroke, but no. Okay, my point is that, I've been having dreams that I don't wake up during labor. And then I'm like, I wake up and like, oh my God, like I'm delivering like in the bed and I'm like high risk. So I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm supposed to be at the hospital. And like, I'm freaking out and Rollo's there and he's like, oh, and then he can't talk because he's a dog and it's like really, really bad. And these are things that are just, recurring all the time. So you're not alone in being like, how are you reacting? Those feelings of, am I reacting the right way?
Yes, very much so. Am I reacting the right way? Am I being sensitive enough? Or
You're totally awesome.
Yeah. But those are things that I think about.
I know, but you would know, because I would tell you. That is also...
You have, believe me. You told me many times.
but...
You're such a jerk! No. I hate you! You're fired! I don't know how many times I've been fired.
I'm sorry. That's also... Is that number 2? What's number 2 on your list?
That was number 3. We are on to number 2.
I know, I'm not...
Number 2 is I'm fired? Again?
No!
Oh. Well, folks, Kat will be continuing by herself, because apparently I've been fired.
No!
I'm going to go get another chocolate popsicle and go deeper into depression.
Stop it.
Okay.
Just go. Number 2.
Okay, number 2 was the sleeplessness that happens later in the later months of the pregnancy, and
totally.
And how Kat is just begging for some sleep. Really,
sleep-a-thon.
It's 2:00 in the morning, and I'm doing my best to try and stay awake with her because I just feel like a complete wiener for.
No.
My head hits the pillow and I'm out like a light, and I'm a very heavy sleeper, and You know
what?
Something happens. Vista rolls over in her bed and makes a little
That's my daughter.
noise, and boom, Kat is completely awake and just like, what's going on? Is everybody okay? This, that, and the other thing. And then cannot go back to sleep. Finds herself falling asleep at 4:30 in the morning, and then the dog comes in and wakes her up at 5 just to say, hey, how you doing? Then he goes to sleep, and she's like, you're such a jerk. Maybe gets back to sleep by 6. Veronica comes in at 6:30 and is like, hey, Mom, what's up? So she's getting like an hour or 2 hours of sleep a night.
It's not because of that. That's just regular goings on. Like, welcome to parenthood, by the way.
Oh, that's parenthood. But
no. Oh, and by the way, you won't be sleeping through all of that. Come when the baby's on this side.
You're gonna have like a little cattle prod or something like that to wake me up. There's gonna be a hole in the bed, in the wall above the bed.
No. You know what a taser is?
I know what a taser.
Yeah.
That doesn't really work because a taser, it'll wake me up and then I'll pass right back out. Of course, I'll have pissed myself at that point.
Well, that might be,
one more time, wake up! Last warning.
Okay. So, the thing is, with the bulk of the baby, and baby sitting on my diaphragm right now,
and the activity,
and every time you go to bed, he's just really active at night. And some people, don't have this. Every pregnancy is different. This guy, he's up all night, and he's, I swear to God, he's you could, there's a post on our blog called "Things I Think Are Going On in My Uterus," and we'll put the link to it in the post, but you should check it out because it's pretty funny. And seriously, like, I spend most of my nights wondering what the heck is going on in there, and totally awake, and it's just really weird. And it's just it's the end. It's the last couple months of the pregnancy, and it's just, it's unavoidable for me anyways. I don't know how other people are, but I definitely, that insomnia is something that a lot of pregnant women experience.
Yeah, and the insomnia leads to a whole slew of other...
What, crankiness?
Crankiness. This isn't right, that's not right.
Baby brain.
Just breaking down for no...
What? No, that's
you're
hormones.
So tired. Well, the hormones are just being so tired, and then it's like the littlest thing pushes you over the edge. Like, what did you cry about the other day?
No, that was totally normal. That was about was that the Star Wars thing?
Yes.
Okay, but that was legitimate. I was really sad.
But there's no way that could have been real.
No, okay? I know it couldn't have been real. I just really wanted it to be real.
Some wonderful computer animation
we'll link to it right now.
Gentleman put together, it looks like an airport in Germany, but he made it look like if Star Wars was real and the Empire controlled this airport. So you have all these AT-ATs walking around and shuttle ships, and
it's awesome.
It's really awesome.
It's like the coolest thing you've ever seen in your whole life, and I thought it was part of something being filmed. Okay, I thought it was part of a film set, and that somehow, I don't know why, and now that I'm saying it out loud.
But she just started bawling.
Yes, I started bawling. I think it's totally legitimate.
It's all good.
It made me sad. Okay? Listen,
okay.
So, fine, insomnia. Number one? We're at number one already?
My number one thing that I did not expect with the baby and pregnancy was the absolute amount of joy you get from watching your baby grow.
Don't make me cry now.
Well, no, that is the biggest thing for me. From going to your first, sonogram, and you hear the heartbeat, and you're like, that's my baby. And then you go to the first ultrasound, and you actually get to see the picture, and you're like, holy Toledo, he's so small. He's a little bean, or we called him Lentil for the longest time until Veronica named him Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And then. Well, what month was it? 24 weeks, 28 weeks, or something like that is when you learn the sex? Possibly
no,
can learn the sex.
It was
18 weeks you can possibly learn the sex. Now, it's not conclusive, but I told the entire world, yeah, it's finding out the sex of the baby day. And Kat was like, really,
why did you do that,
you might not know. And so we're in there, and the technician's doing everything with his magic wand, and we're seeing everything, and then it's kind of, okay, I guess we're not going to find out.
Well, they usually don't tell you, but the thing is they had to actually explain one of the photos, and there was a doctor who was actually overseeing it because the regular technician wasn't there, so she could absolutely tell us. And it was pretty funny because
he flashed us.
Oh my God, it was like a money shot. It was like, yo,
spread his legs and like, here's my junk, Dad. Here's my junk, Mom.
And they were like, that is very definitely a scrotum and a penis. Very, very definitely. It can be nothing else. We're like, okay, good to know.
Okay, we're having a boy.
Exhibitionist.
So,
it was awesome.
V was with us as well at that one, and so V went with Mom to the washroom, and so Mom could get changed.
Pissed.
And I was already on social media.
Yeah, like I had not pulled my pants up, people.
And I was, because I had everybody on memes, because a big, not memes, but when you have like 10 people on one text thread.
You had like everything.
So I had like 20 people in 2 text threads, so it was very easy to go, it's a boy, it's a boy. And sent that to everyone, and she's like, my parents don't even know yet. I'm like, your parents are in Vegas.
Yeah, I know, but
unless they check their Facebook, which they're not even on, they're not going to find out till they get back anyway. So who really cares? Okay, and I was so happy.
Is this number one?
This is how I have to justify it.
Totally
so
you could have just waited till I pulled my pants up. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, guys.
I probably
next time just wait till the pants are up, then press send. Okay.
I think you walked out, and I had just finished sending. She's like, "What are you doing?"
Like, you haven't told anyone yet,
right?
Sent it.
I was like, "No, no, I haven't." And then cue, like, a minute later on her phone, a bunch of our friends like, oh, congratulations, it's a boy, it's a boy. It's like, Heath.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. But yeah, so that's really sweet, honey. I didn't know that was your number one.
That is my number
I thought
one.
your number one would be something like, I don't know how much I can eat, or...
No, because the eating fluctuates for some periods and stuff like
sometimes I
that.
just feel really
And you never
full.
really had any really weird cravings. Like a little
it's
bit of
the
candy
salami.
here and there. And there was the salami night where at 11:30 at night she's like, I want salami. It's like, okay, that's fine. No, you don't understand.
Literally.
I want salami. Put your shoes on. Go get me salami.
Wow, I sound like such an awesome person.
For salami night you were.
I was.
And it was intimidation.
I got a really, really cute little platter. It was the sweetest thing in the world. It was a platter, and it had an assortment of different salamis on it.
5 different types of salami on
5
there.
different salamis. It was like the best in the
I
world.
did it up.
Yeah. You know what? It's the little things. Guys, it's the little things. And like, really, the other thing, too, is I'm just going to put this out there from a girl's perspective, and we can probably do a whole podcast on it. But push presents, like the whole push... Yeah, I think it's a push present. You know, if you're doing little things throughout the whole pregnancy and you're totally with your partner, like, really, I don't think you need them. And that's just my perspective. Maybe that's something we want to talk about later. But
Okay.
anyways, yeah.
Yeah, but no, that's definitely my number one. Was just
It's so sweet.
It doesn't prepare you because, of course, a movie like it jumps from points to points to points, and it couldn't be there for the whole, every day. And like 1 week, oh, my belly is so small, and then jump ahead a week, and it's like, what the hell happened? My belly's huge.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and then the first time you have your hand on a belly and you get that first fist
Your
bump
partner's
or
belly, not
your
somebody
partner's,
else's.
not your own belly. It's like, why can't I feel anything? Well, Heath, you're a boy.
Also, it's gas.
And if you do feel something, we have issues.
Yeah, we have issues. We have problems.
Yeah.
But I'll still bring you salami. Yeah.
For my little alien child.
Yeah, for your little alien.
That
So
that
cute.
first belly fist bump is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that's been awesome.
Yeah, so that's basically my top 5 things about pregnancy that movies did not teach me. There's more. I could go on for probably an hour if I really broke it
That's
down.
your top 5, though. That's enough.
That's the top 5. Okay.
Pregnant cat has spoken. The end.
Pregnant cat has spoken. All right. Well, thank you very much for listening, and we'll talk to you later. We'll ramble on.
Ramble on.